India's Tejas Mark II program has gained momentum following the release of funds in September. The Aeronautical Development Agency has recently released tenders for the procurement of various critical components, including LRUs, data acquisition systems, elevon, actuators, rudder actuators, unified video-cum-digital data recorder, hydraulic seals for flight control actuator, components for the center fuselage, aircraft-mounted accessory gearbox, and low-profile head-up display. These components are scheduled for delivery from early to mid-2024, and the assembly is expected to commence by the end of 2024, with the first rollout being anticipated in early or mid-2026. The Tejas Mark II program is set to adopt an innovative jigless assembly setup aimed at streamlining the construction process and increasing the efficiency in the construction of the aircraft. The Indian Ministry of Defense in its year-end review has confirmed the progress made by DRDO in the field of air-to-air missile technology. DRDO had earlier successfully tested the solid-fueled ducted ramjet propulsion system that's critical for development of long-range air-to-air missiles. This technology is associated with the Astra Mark III missile that is being developed as an Indian alternative to the European Meteor missile. DRDO also has plans to develop a new long-range surface-to-air variant of the Astra Mark III that would enable Indian Armed Forces to engage aerial targets at greater distances. Dronacharya Aerial Innovations Limited has introduced Bujang, battlefield hybrid UAV for joint attack navigation and guarding, a long-range, high-altitude, heavy-lifting drone with versatile mission capabilities. Bujang features a quadcopter configuration with 4 engines that allow it to operate at altitudes of up to 6,300 meters. The drone is equipped with an advanced electro-optic sensor and can also be armed with a gun if required. It also features multiple payload dropping mechanisms with auto-trigger capabilities and uses an encrypted communication system for secure communications. Bujang has successfully undergone rigorous testing with the Indian Army, and its induction is expected to be a game changer for the country's defense and security landscape. Ordnance Factory Medak has successfully conducted the annual flotation trials of its indigenously manufactured BMP2 infantry combat vehicles. Despite their substantial 14-ton weight, the BMP2 were able to reach speeds of around 60 kilometers per hour on land and 7 kilometers per hour in the water. The BMP2 is armed with a 30mm cannon and a 7.62mm coaxial machine gun and comes with an option to add anti-tank missile launchers if required. The trials were intended to showcase the operational readiness of the BMP2 vehicles in amphibious warfare conditions. Following the success of the Akash surface-to-air missile system in the international market, Bharat Dynamics Limited is optimistic about securing export orders for its Astra Mark I air-to-air missile and smart anti-airfield weapon SAW. The Astra Mark I is being promoted as an alternative to the Russian R-77 missile and offers superior range and advanced ECCM capability, while the SAW offers an accurate and cost-effective solution for neutralizing ground targets. BDL officials are currently in talks with several countries that have shown strong interest in these advanced weapons, and their successful export would strengthen India's position as a major player in the global arms market. French President Emmanuel Macron's visit to India in January 2024 is expected to significantly advance the Indian Navy's plans to procure Rafale fighter jets and Scorpène submarines. The discussions during the visit will focus primarily on finalizing the acquisition of Rafale fighters, but the specifics of the Scorpène submarine deal, including the number and the cost of submarines, are also likely to be finalized. Following these discussions, both deals will enter the final price negotiation phase in early 2024, with the final contracts to be signed soon after.